Davis from Boston, Massachusetts. I went to Boston Latin Academy and eventually I transferred over to Lowell High School for my last year of high school. And then I got into MIT. I started off at MIT thinking that I had everything figured out. Ever since I took biology in high school, that's all I wanted to focus on was the brain. I started taking neuroscience classes. They were what I expected. I figured out in college that I'm a different type of learner. Some people can read an entire textbook and memorize it. Some people are visual learners. Some people have to solve an entire problem in order to understand it. And I'm that person that has to solve the problem. I have to work it out, I have to write it out, I have to draw it. I noticed this while I was taking organic chemistry, drawing all the diagrams and solving these problems, like creating molecules and compounds from nothing. That was so exciting to me. So I did 2 years of course 9, and for my junior year I made that decision. I'm going to change the chemistry, and I did it. I was pre-med, so I had already taken some prerequisites, but chemistry was still hard. People thought I was crazy for switching to such a difficult major, but as soon as I changed, I knew that was the reason I was at MIT. Never regret it. I started dance when I was 16 years old. I did martial arts for 10 years. I love the performing aspect of it, but all the rest of it I could do without. Just joined whatever dance studio I found in my area. Very soon after that, I was taking all the classes and teaching 2 of the classes. Then I went off to college. As soon as I stepped foot on MIT's campus, I was recruited by Mocha Moves, which is a hip-hop dance group at MIT. I auditioned and I got it. It felt great being fresh into college and being in this group and performing at orientation and just showcases. From that, it just continued to grow. I did dance troupe for a semester. That flowered into me auditioning for another group on campus called Redonkulous. I was performing on both groups at the time. Loved it. We were competing in different states, competing amongst different teams in Boston and winning competitions. It was amazing. Until finally a group formed in the city of Boston. It's an all-female group called Pronails. Adli, who was a graduate from MIT, very amazing dancer, genius choreography-wise, started this group with all female and asked me to be part of it, and I saw what they were doing on stage. It was nothing I had ever seen any girls doing. I eventually got to this point where the hours of dance that I was doing was outmatching the hours of school that I was attending. Ultimately, you know, I'm almost a senior in college now. My grades, they could be better. I knew they could be better, so I had to make a decision, either take my dance to the next level and continue doing what I'm doing, or focus on academics. What am I here for? At the end of the day was to graduate from MIT. I took a break from dance, focused on my schoolwork, got excellent grades, graduated with a degree in chemistry, landed my full-time job at the Broad Institute, a job that I love. I'm inspired by my work, but I was missing dance at the end of the day. I don't know if this is a trait of geeks in general. We love to be busy. Being involved is what excites us. That's what we're passionate about. After I graduated, I had all of this excess time. So I picked up hobbies. I started cooking a lot. Me and my fiance would start making cooking videos. Started exercising a lot more. We started going on a lot more outings and trips. More recently, I started actually dancing again. I got to help choreograph a piece for Mocha Moves in their most recent show. It was great to get back in the dance studio with them and prove that I still have it, you know? Like I can still choreograph. Those are the things that I do to keep the passion alive in me, because you only have so much time. You can't just waste it by sitting at home. Why am I a geek? It's in my DNA. For me, being a geek means embracing challenge, turning it into your passion at the same time. Education is always that #1 thing that you could take with you forever. As much as I love being a dancer, I can get injured at any day, but I still have my mind and I still have my creativity. I'm very appreciative of that.